Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Lipakshi Khurana. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Wednesday, the 6th of December. Authorities issue alert to fishermen in southern India not to venture out to sea. UN seeks talks with warring factions in Afghanistan to safeguard the civilians, says official. And Nepal's poll body hopes to announce election results within 8 days. And now for all the details. Authorities in India's southern Tamil Nadu province on Wednesday issued an alert to the fishermen not to venture out to sea as weather conditions might worsen in the coming 3 days. Southern India is currently battling with rough weather conditions brought by cyclonic storm Oki.
An alert to the fishermen in India's southern Tamil Nadu province for not to venture out to sea was issued on Wednesday as weather conditions are likely to worsen in coming 3 days. The Indian Meteorological Department said a depression is hovering near the province and would move on in the northwest direction towards neighbouring Andhra Pradesh province.
The system is expected to move in northwesterly direction towards Andhra coast during next 2 days up to December 8. Now, Tamil Nadu fishermen are advised not to venture into deep seas of Bay of Bengal as well as off and along Tamil Nadu as well as North Tamil Nadu and Andhra coast during next 3 days, that is 6, 7, 8.
Meanwhile, the rescue operations for the missing fishermen in the southern region are still underway. India Coast Guard ships on Wednesday also rescued some after battling rough weather. Reportedly, 16 people have been killed so far in Kerala and Tamil Nadu as a depression over the Bay of Bengal turned into a cyclonic storm, Oki.
In news from Pakistan, Mayor of London Sadiq Khan arrived in Pakistan's Lahore city on Wednesday on a 3-day official visit. Khan, who is on a trip to promote Britain's capital London as a preferred business destination earlier, also visited India.
Mayor of London Sadiq Khan arrived in Lahore city of Pakistan's eastern Punjab province on Wednesday. The mayor was received by authorities of Punjab province upon his arrival. He later held a meeting with Punjab's Chief Minister Shahbaz Sharif. Khan, who is on a trip to promote Britain's capital London as a preferred business destination and to work on developing cultural ties with Pakistan and India, earlier visited India's northern Amritsar city. He paid obeisance at the Golden Temple, the holiest shrine of Sikhism in India's northern Amritsar city. He also visited Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar city, where a group of soldiers opened fire on an unarmed crowd, killing hundreds in cold blood during colonial rule in 1919. During his India visit, which started on Sunday, he also met top Indian leadership to enhance ties. In Pakistan, he will be visiting Lahore, Islamabad and Karachi cities to strengthen trade links between Pakistan and the United Kingdom.
More news from Pakistan. A prosecution witness recorded his statement against Pakistan's ousted Premier Nawaz Sharif and his family before an accountability court in Islamabad on Wednesday. The witness, Malik Tayyab, a bank employee, also shared the details of Sharif and his sons Hassan and Hussein Nawaz's bank accounts and the transactions carried out over the years. Sharif did not appear before the court as he departed for London a day earlier after being granted a week-long exemption from the court. The court has been hearing 3 corruption references against Sharif filed by the National Accountability Bureau for owning assets beyond known sources of income. The next hearing in the case is scheduled to be held on Thursday. And moving on, locals of Gilgit-Baltistan have alleged that the multi-billion-dollar China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project will only benefit Pakistan. They blame the government of claiming a lot of progress due to the project which actually doesn't exist.
Residents of Gilgit-Baltistan continue to blame the Pakistani authorities of ignoring them since the launch of multi-billion China-Pakistan Corridor or CPEC project in the region. They blame the authorities of claiming development in the illegally occupied region which actually doesn't exist. Locals allege the infrastructure project is an exploitation of the natural resources of the region by Pakistan and China. They believe that it will benefit only Islamabad with zero benefit to them and their region.
मेरी ये अपनी ज़ाती राय है कि गिलगित बल्तिस्तान के अवाम सिर्फ दवा खाएंगे सिर्फ एक से और कुछ नहीं होगा, क्योंकि अखबारों में सुनने में ये आ रहा है कि यहाँ कोई उसमें वो नहीं है, यहाँ से डायरेक्ट इस्लामाबाद सप्लाई होगा, इस्लामाबाद से बाहर, फिर गिलगित के अवाम के लिए कोई फ़ायदा नहीं होगा, जस्ट इनको दवा के और कुछ नहीं मिलेगा.
Locals blame Pakistan has consistently maintained its oppressive attitude towards people of the region and has even ignored their basic demands. A part of the erstwhile Jammu and Kashmir province of India, Gilgit-Baltistan was annexed by Pakistan illegally more than 6 decades ago.
In news from Afghanistan, the head of the UN assistance mission in Afghanistan has said the United Nations is trying to engage in talks and bring warring factions in the country to negotiation table to stop targeting civilians. More than 1,600 civilians were killed in first 6 months of this year during armed conflicts, according to a UN data.
Tadamichi Yamamoto, the head of the UN assistance mission in Afghanistan, or UNAMA, has said the United Nations is trying to engage in discussions with the warring factions in Afghanistan to stop targeting civilians. The remarks came at a special gathering to discuss human rights issues in Kabul on Tuesday. Yamamoto said the UN is committed to bring the warring factions to the negotiation table. According to UN statistics, more than 1,600 civilians were killed in Afghanistan during armed conflict over the first 6 months of 2017.
The United Nations will continue its work with
سازمان ملل متحد به تلاش‌هایش برای تماس گرفتن با تمامی طرف‌های درگیر جنگ از بهر حفاظت جان‌های غیر نظامیان ادامه می‌دهد و تمامی طرف‌های درگیر را به صلح تشویق می‌کند.
Afghanistan's Independent Human Rights Commission, or AIHRC, also expressed concerns over recruitment of children in the ranks of local police forces. While accepting the issue cannot be rejected, the Afghan Interior Minister said the government will be considering some changes in the structure of police in the near future.
در اکثر مناطقی که بوده او را از صف پلیس محلی بیرون ساختیم، ولی هنوز ما نمیتونیم که رد کنیم که شاید در بعضی مناطقی که دسترسی به او مناطق مشکل‌تر باشه از لحاظ امنیتی، ممکن هنوز هم مثالای باشه.
The participants also discussed that the ongoing conflict in Afghanistan has also led to a surge in the number of internally displaced persons. AIHRC statistics say over 200,000 people were displaced across Afghanistan last year due to the war and violence.
A 14-year-old, especially abled Afghan girl has won the hearts of locals with her art. She has an interest in painting, which has fulfilled by pouring her talent and creativity through colors on the paper.
Art has always been considered a medium to communicate and portray emotions. Never has it failed to depict or to communicate talent. 14-year-old specially abled Afghan girl Shaista is a great example of not only talented but also a strong-willed girl. Shaista's painting, which she draws using her toes, reflect the violence against the women in Afghanistan. Her paintings were recently displayed in an exhibition held in Herat province.
شایسته از 4 سالگی به بعد نقاشی را شروع کرده. اما تو آهسته آهسته کم کم در کتابچه نقاشی کرده، بعد از نقاشی‌های کلان کلان روی ورق کلان نقاشی کرده، تابلوی کلان.
ما می‌بینیم که واقعا خود ما که معلولیت داریم، یعنی بازم احساس می‌کنیم که ما توانمندتریم به جامعه.
Shaista so far has painted over 200 works that prove that she's extremely talented and will keep broadening her horizon.
In news from Nepal, Nepal's Election Commission is going to fast-track the vote counting of the parliamentary and provincial polls in the country. The poll panel has said it has made arrangements in such a way that it hopes to announce results for the 2 phases of polls within 8 days. Nepal will witness the second and final phase of polls on Thursday.
Nepal's Election Commission, or EC, has said it has made arrangements to fast-track the vote counting for the parliamentary and provincial polls in the country. The EC has said it will complete the vote counting for the first phase in 4 days and then for the second phase in 8 days. While expressing confidence over the arrangements, Election Commissioner Ishwari Prasad Paudel on Tuesday said the counting will be completed if there is no obstacle or setback. The poll body is now aiming to start the counting for the first phase immediately after the second phase elections are over on Thursday, as it had faced criticism for slow counting earlier. Counting of votes of the second phase will start as soon as ballot boxes arrive at the respective district headquarters. Meanwhile, several arrangements have been done to ensure security during polling. Nepal has also sealed its border with India for 3 days ahead of the polls for security reasons.
A workshop aiming to enhance skill development in biotechnology was recently held in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. The students who participated appreciated the initiative, which helped them understand the scope of the subject.
A workshop on skill development in biotechnology aiming towards capacity building of students from the life sciences background was recently held in Srinagar city of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. The workshop was organized by Department of Biotechnology and Bioinformatics of the province. Experts of the field stressed upon spreading knowledge, skills and real-life experiences in order to transform information into concrete concepts.
This is very good effort for from these people, that they are trying to understand the basic logics. They are trying to understand the basic motives, and they are trying to understand the scopes. What we can have in future as far as the biotechnology subject is concerned.
Students should not be just merely be given classroom textbook knowledge, but should have adequate dose of practical experience as well, should know what is the industry requirement, and this requires really bringing academia and industry closer together.
The initiative was appreciated by students. They said such steps by the government are required to enhance skills in biotechnology field in the province.
An annual tribal festival is attracting crowds to Kohima city of India's northeastern Nagaland province. The 10-day festival seeks to promote and preserve the culture of the ethnic people through entertaining acts and display of items of traditional significance.
Hundreds of visitors and locals are thronging the annual Hornbill Festival in Kohima city of India's northeastern Nagaland province. The 10-day-long indigenous festival, which began on December 1st, aims to generate awareness about Nagaland's rich culture and heritage among people. The event also acts as a means of fun and entertainment for the locals, who dress up in colorful traditional outfits and dance to the beat of the drums and also showcase their various other talents.
We are forgetting what our forefathers used to practice. Through this kind of occasions, through this kind of celebrations, we get to know a lot about our past, about our forefathers, about our culture, and what we were practicing in the past.
The entire northeastern province waits for this festival year-long. It has been named after the hornbill bird, which features in most of the folklores of province. The festival has emerged as one of the most popular attractions for tourists from different parts of the world by its depiction.
Well, that's all we have for you from South Asia this evening. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.